were the teams that made it.
Yes.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the teams that didn't.
For the sudden death showdown.
Dun, dun, dun. Whoa.
Apparently
man.
that's what they call it.
Yeah.
It's not Dance for Your Life. It's not just a sudden death, but it's a sudden death showdown.
And I was really, really, really disappointed that Blended Projekt didn't make it. And I'll tell you why. They had the formula for success.
They did?
Okay? First off, they took a style like clogging and mixed it with hip hop. When a team does that, like the jump rope thing, and mix it with hip hop, chances are they're going to go through. That's number one in the formula. Number two in the formula, they had a letter switched. In Projekt, they have a K instead of a C. Step 2 in the formula. Step 3, they have a 15-year-old. Something different, something new, something borrowed, something blue. I don't know, whatever. But so I thought they were gonna. I'm like, oh yeah, look at them. It's gonna be the same thing, and then they didn't make it.
Well, I was impressed when they first started. They did the whole opening sequence thing.
Right.
But then when they started dancing, I thought, okay, there's too many of them. There's 8 of them.
Right.
That kind of doesn't work because then they're all dancing in sync. If you have 8 of them, try to break it up a little bit. You don't all have to be doing the same thing. And then I started feeling like I was watching a high school drill team. I know I'm being hard, but that's just my feelings.
Spirit fingers.
Out. There you go.
There you go.
Extension.
Yeah. And then what's up with the 15-year-old, really? You know, I mean, yeah, she's 15. I don't really care. I mean, I don't know from previous seasons how old those other people were. Why do we have to bring out the fact that she's 15? Because if you do, then I want to know what is the age limit. Like I asked at the beginning of the show, if me and Heavy Impact want to come out next season and I want to have a baby on my team because I want to get the baby vote, is there something wrong with that? I just want to know.
But you want to be able to throw it up because it's so lightweight.
Yeah.
Come down and land on like a little cloth and
I mean,
swaddle.
safely, of course. I'll use my own baby, because I'll probably get paid for it more. But, yeah, I want to know. So that's all.
A bunch of little kids just running around, flipping everywhere.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Maybe.
Not really.
Who knows?
But again, we need to know the rules.
Yeah. And then I will have my own crew. This is why I've also decided. With Heavy Impact, it's going to be folklorico and hip-hop together. Then I'll have my baby in it, and we'll be called the Jumping Beans with the Z at the end. Right? Right? Nice.
Jumping Beans.
Yeah.
Oh my
gosh. Watch out.
gosh.
Season 6. I'm going for it.
Well, we have to move on to the other team that didn't survive the sudden death showdown. Break FX. I wanted to say EFX, but it's not. It's FX.
Remember that time you went to the INXS concert?
Yeah.
That was so cool. Yeah.
Oh, yes. But I am shocked that this crew didn't make it.
Okay.
We don't have any B-boys now. No, breaking crew that is competing. So I thought they were a shoo-in. But I guess ABDC is trying to throw us off, and they booted them out.
They booted them out. They said, hey, you know what? It's a clean slate this year. So what does that mean? It also means no team is safe. It can't just be the West this year. Because the B-boy team's already out. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not going to be a West Coast team. But here's what I thought. Watching the B-boys, after watching season and season and season of nothing but B-boys and winning and winning and winning, I started comparing them to all the other previous B-boys. And I don't know if it was just because they were wearing green or something, but I just kept thinking about Massive Monkeys. And I just kept thinking about how much more entertained I was by that group last season. So I'm not surprised that they didn't make it.
Well, maybe that's what the judges did.
Yeah.
They started comparing to.
Yeah.
I don't think it was fair.
Yeah,
They were creative.
Right.
They brought something new and fresh. And to me, it was good enough to make it through.
Right.
Even though, like Little Mama said, they could have added, done a little more. Okay, I get it. But still, I feel robbed.
Man.
That's why I don't like these regionals, Ernie.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Because I don't like it that all these teams compete for a spot and then I get my heart attached to them and then they just get cut. I want, like it was last season, just show me the 9 that are going to compete and just let it be.
Right. Yeah, that's the way it should be. You know what I mean? Because then you just have the 9 and that's it. And then you're all dancing all at the same time. You don't know what anyone else is going to bring. Now this season, what? The West Coast knows what the East Coast has. The East Coast knows what the South Coast has. The South Coast knows what the East Coast has. They all know what everybody has. So it's going to change the competition completely. And I'm excited for that.
Woo! Yeah, because they were all in the audience watching. So there's no hiding it. Come on.
Yes. That's going to be great. So my prediction, I think it's going to be Poreotix and Swagger Crew in the end.
Ooh.
Those are my two.
Okay, I'll let this week be your prediction week,
Okay,
and
that's
I'll
good.
save mine for next week.
Okay, sounds good.
But I also want to say, it's Valentine's Day week.
Yeah.
So I wore my pink, and I want to say go to dancedish.com, and because it's Valentine's week, give some extra love to all your favorite crews.
Yeah.
Like, let's start commenting, right?
Yeah. Maybe give us
love.
give us your predictions this week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
do
that's
that.
fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so join us next week because we have the top 9. Like Barry said, he's
Yeah.
excited. I'm
Woo!
excited. Woohoo! You've been watching The Fresh Dish for America's Best Dance Crew.
I'm Ernie Macias.
And I'm Tammy Daniels. We'll see you next week.